Hello, Blodes and Sisters. Welcome to the Afri Talk podcast, where we come together as a community to discuss, learn from one another, and share our experiences as Africans in the diaspora. And my name is Jackie. So, thank you so much for watching my previous video and listening to my podcast. If you've not had a chance, I'll put a link in the description box so you can go and watch or listen. So, Kelvin, so where do you live at the moment, actually?
I'm living in Germany, Hamburg.
Oh, Hamburg to be specific. Okay, okay. And how long have you been living there?
Okay, so I've been living here in Hamburg for like 7 years. Yeah.
Okay.
When I left Ghana, I was about to be 17 years old.
Well, let's go back. How was your life in Ghana? Whom did you stay with? How was life? How was school? Everything.
Okay, so when my mom gave birth to me, right?
Yeah, you are going back. Oh.
It's like so she ran away and she left me for my grandma.
Oh.
So I've been living with my grandma like almost my life in Ghana. So it's like I actually didn't know she was my grandmother until later. I came to find out that my real mother is outside of Ghana. So all my life I was like, oh, okay, the woman I'm staying with is my mother. Yeah.
Wow. The way you just put it out there, like you said it so quickly, it doesn't it hurt? Like, don't you? I don't know.
Oh, like it would have hurt me if I wasn't getting the treatment of like, let me say, like from a mother, right? So like the woman I was staying with, or like my grandma, like she treated me like her own child. So
yeah,
in a different.
if she had maltreated you, you would have felt the pain of not having your real mom around.
I'm missing something out here, but I didn't see any different. So it's like it was just normal for me.
Okay, was it your grandmom from your mother's side or from your father's side?
That was from my mother's side. Yeah, that was my mother's
side. So you stayed with her up until you were 17, or you were about to turn 17.
Okay, so I stayed with her till I was 16 years old. So when I was 16, she died, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
When she died, I stayed with like my father for some time. So for like a year or something, then my mom came to pick me.
Wait a minute. So the woman who left you behind came to pick you up eventually?
Yeah, so she was like, okay, so now that you're not with your grandma or your grandma is not there again, I would like you to join your siblings. Yeah.
Okay, so wait. So when you were living with your grandma, did you have any form of communication with her? Did you eventually get to know her?
Oh, okay. So like once in a while, she comes to Ghana and like she comes to stay for like a month and year, and then like she just goes. And we've been talking on telephone, so we had a little bit of communication.
Yeah. How did it make you feel knowing that? Didn't you ask her, when you first saw her or first spoke to her on the phone, didn't you ask her like, Mom, why did you run away? Why did you leave me behind?
Actually, like I didn't really care because, as I said earlier, I was getting a better treatment from my grandmother. Like I saw her to be like my big sister or something. So I was okay. I was really, really happy with my life in Ghana. So I used to go out and go and play football. And I quite remember I was the captain of my team, like in my area.
And where did you live?
Life there. Like I was enjoying life in Ghana. And
what city were you living?
In Koko.
Okay.
And that was the best, let me put it that way. Okay, it was the had everything I needed and I could do everything that I wanted here.
Okay. So were you at that time where you think like one day if I go to maybe I want to go to abroad, I want to go abroad, go and hustle, make it in life, whatever.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie, like I wanted to come to Germany because of listen, it was because of football. So I've been talking with my mother and she was in Germany and stuff, and the Germans are like really good in football, right? So I go to Germany and go and further the way that I play my football, right? So I was sometimes dreaming of coming to Germany, not because of the economy or not because my life wasn't good, purposely because of football. Yeah.
So not for a better life,
not for
or
better
something,
life.
taking care of family. Ghana's
I,
hard. Let me run
I,
away.
I didn't like really think about those stuff now.
Okay. What was the conversation? How did you get to know that you would, that your mom was going to take you to Germany? How did that go?
It all started when my mom came down to Ghana for the funeral of my grandmother. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when she came down and she came to spend around 2 months in Ghana when we were doing the funeral. So that time we started with the process of coming to Germany. So we went to the embassy, we had to provide some documents and stuff. So
but take me back. How did it started? Like, did she ask you if you would like to move in with her, or what? Did she just came like, your grandma is no more, so you are coming with me, whether you like it or not?
Yeah. Okay, so the question of me coming here started when she died, and she was like, "Would you like to come here and come and stay with your siblings and move on with your life with your siblings?" And I was like, "Why not?"
You're happy, bro. You have you were happy that day the way you jumped.
Because I was dreaming to come and play football. So
already, so yeah.
Why not? And I was like, okay. So it took 1.5 years for the whole process.
So long. Okay, so you are processing the papers, everything, documents. How was it making you feel? How were you preparing yourself to move? Like okay, emotionally, physically, everything.
Okay, so when my grandmother died, right, I was in SHS1. I don't know if the school system. So SHS1, and that was my first term in school. So when I wasn't really thinking of me moving. It really got to me when I knew that, okay, so the thing is really getting closer. And that was, let me say, 1.5 years later. And I quite remember the last exams that I took in school, right?
You didn't pass. You failed big time. You didn't care. You're like, today I'm even going away, so I don't care what happens.
For real, 2 to 3 months, to the final exam that I took. I relaxed. I was chilling. So, fortunately for me, I left school a week before the exams.
You would have destroyed your name before you leave, your reputation.
I would have spoiled my records. I remember for those 2 months, right? Some of my friends were really watching me and they were like, nah, something isn't right. But you of all people chilling and relaxing as I'm spirit, something isn't right.
And what did you tell them?
I kept it low key, no one knew of it. Yeah, I kept it low key.
Didn't you tell them because you were afraid that maybe some witch somewhere will scatter everything? Or
if an African is traveling, the person is never gonna say. That's what they told you. That's what they told me
you. They warned you. If you don't know,
they warned you that, hey, you gotta keep your mouth closed. Don't tell anyone. I was like, okay.
I had the same, so I had to promise on my honor, on my word, on God. I was not even going to breathe or sneeze it out of my system. It had to be so low key. I remember it made me feel so uncomfortable because I was looking at my friends. I'm like, I'm going to leave you guys. So if you guys know what's going on, you don't know.
Before I came, it's sometimes I'll be there, then I'll be fantasizing. Okay, when I come, I'll be playing in this team, I'll be earning this,
you already had figures.
I really fantasize and stuff. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a big player,
Oh, welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
See, I imagine abroad to be heaven for real. I don't know. Let's say a place you come, let me say all the things are shining, some
paradise.
Yeah, a paradise. Let me put it that way. Yeah, wow. The first day that I came, I was like, okay, it seems normal, something like that. It seems normal. Yeah. One thing that makes it different is how the buildings are, here, how the structures are lined up, wall built and stuff. That was the only difference that I saw, but I didn't really see anything special about it.
For me, the first time when I came, all I can remember up to this day is the smell of coffee. How do you say coffee? And it's coffee, right? In English.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Yeah,
Coffee in the whole airport. I'm like, so is this how the abrochile smell like? What kind of
Really?
cocoa? Something. Oh, it was so strong.
Yeah, like
Never forget. So you're at the airport, you see your mom, probably your siblings, they're picking you up. How was it? Were you like, yes, burgers arrived in town?
like they were really happy to see me. They were really happy to see me. They were like, hey, go and stuff. Yeah. Because okay, see, so when my siblings were like 1 or 2 years, right? They came to Ghana to spend like 3 or 4 years.
Okay,
So they
so you knew them.
yeah, like they have a little bit memories of me, like yeah. So yeah, so like they were really excited to see me when I came. They were like, "So we Kelvin, yeah," like we hugged and stuff. Yeah,
Your English was probably with Ghana accent. They couldn't understand. Oh, burger.
yeah. Like we were vibing small and stuff. Yeah. Then,
so were you happy? Were you happy to eventually reunite with your mom, your sibling, like your own like family? You know, were you happy to eventually have that?
I was really happy because like that was the first time. Let me see, like we spent time together. Like that was the first time I was with them together. Yeah, I felt like okay, now something is about to start. You know, like that feeling, like
new beginning.
Home, like I'm home. You know.
Were you able to have a conversation with your mom eventually about, you know, how everything went when you were born, why she left you and stuff like that?
Honestly, like I didn't really care. Like up to now,
I don't care
about it now because I never missed anything. So there's no point in just going back again. Yeah, like,
I understand. So fresh burger in town, everything. How was life? How was the living condition?
Okay, like so for the first 2 months it was really really boring because for the first 3 months we had to be submitting documents. They have to be like they had to be registering me under this and the health insurance like for work and stuff. So like for the first 3 months I was mostly at home.
So you didn't go to school?
No, like I couldn't even go to school because I came around July, all right?
Hey, you were lucky. No winter.
Yeah, no winter.
From sun to sun.
Yes, that was a language school actually. That was where hell began. And because like you from Ghana straight for it to Germany, like everything was new. Like the life was new. Like personally, I've not experienced like racism actually. Maybe
because where you also live in, I think there are a lot of mixed people, right?
A lot of Black Sea, so like there is racism definitely, but I've never experienced it before. So life was cool, but my whole part was like with the learning of the language, you know, because I was just using 1 year to learn the language, and after the 1 year, they'll be sending me to a normal class, like with people who were born here in the language actually. So they pressured us to learn the language very fast within that year. I was able to learn the language, and after 1 year, I had my certificate and I went to the normal class. Okay. Like so, like the normal class is gonna be like, let me see, an SHS,
something SHS, like that, like high school, something like that.
There's a saying here that like the children are brought from Africa to here. They come and mess up, like they come and sell drugs, so like they come and just spoil their lives and actually like I didn't really care about that because that was not where I was looking at, you know.
But people telling you directly, or you're just hearing it around you?
Oh, like they were telling me directly that I should be very careful with how I move, and I should just focus on my school and stuff. So I was like, okay. And actually, like I had nothing against people who come and decide to live a different life. Like I don't really care because that's their life. So I was just focused with my life, you know. Yeah. And my mom was like, nah, like we are never gonna go to an African church because they talk
too much.
Yeah. So
how was it living with your siblings? Because mind you, even though they lived in Ghana, they were born here. They have like people will say, you know, arbitrary mindset, and you are having your Ghana mindset and all that.
When I came here, right, I was 17, and I'm the oldest of my siblings, right? So the rest were like like my next sibling was 14 years, the next one was 9. So
Not to.
they didn't really have this mindset like, okay, he's from Ghana, and so like we feel better than him, or yeah, it's like we're just vibing together. So like we have to find a balance. Like I try to
Common
learn,
ground.
like they try to teach me some and stuff. So like we're, let me say, vibing and stuff. Yeah.
Hey,
So
and then you are lucky. Oh, your own is good though. Have you been able to become this footballer that you've been dreaming, and the money that you were calculating?
okay, so I started to play the football and stuff. Yeah, but after some time, like I had to catch up with school. I had to do a lot of things. So like I was like, nah, let me sacrifice something. So and it's like one thing that really made me to forget about the football is that they usually trained in the evening from like 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock, right? And during that time, I had to prepare for school the next day. Like that was the time that I used to go to the language school and go to the normal class. So I needed that time to like really prepare and catch up with some stuff in school. So yeah, so those are the things that made me forget about the football. Yeah.
All the money, all the millions.
All the money still here, like all the money that they are still in my mind.
So do you have any, let's say, advice for other people who are watching this, people who want to eventually move from Ghana to here?
Right. Like you can come to our brother. The problem that I have right now is like when we all say, okay, like we're gonna move from Ghana and come to abroad, right? Who is gonna stay in Ghana and like, take charge of the things that are going there and stuff? And it's like I feel everyone, like each of us or like the people in Ghana, each of them must get a chance and travel and come and see some things, right? But the problem is when most of them, when most of them come to abroad and stuff, and like they get jobs and stuff,
they forget.
They go back again. That's the thing. So like my advice, or like what personally I really want to do is like after some time, with the knowledge that I've gained here and everything, I'll go back to Ghana and like, just impact it on those days. I'm not gonna advise you that don't come, but when you come and like you come and make it, just let's go back a little bit and go and make some changes back there. Otherwise, Ghana is going like it's still gonna remain the same. Like no one is gonna
become a ghost town. So
like no one is gonna develop it first.
So would you say that moving to Germany is the best thing that has ever happened to you? How did the moving, did it affect you like negatively or positively? Hey, this English.
Negatively or positively? Okay, so it affected me both. Like it affected me both. So like the positive side is like it helped me to grow, like to do new things, like to experience
open your eyes.
In my eyes, like be money,
Bogga. Hey, look at him today. When you were writing your exams, your teacher was beating you from behind. You couldn't say BMN, no problem.
And then, like, the other part is like, the social life. Like the social life here is like it's very bad. So it's just one way. Like you go to work or you go to school, and after that you come back to your room. Like you just come and be there. Like the people too are like, let me say, they are like a little bit. Some stuff will be like they're not very social. Yeah, like the vibe in Ghana is different from here. The vibe in Ghana here. So like here it's just to make money. But if you want to enjoy life and it's
go back home. I understand. So do you have any special message for a special someone out there?
I have a lot of special people in my life, so I cannot just pick one. But if I'm to pick one, like I'm definitely gonna go for my mom. Shout out to her. Like she's really done massively in my life. Like she's really played an important role in my life. Like from providing everything for me, not me feel like left out or something. Like shout out to her. Yeah. Oh, that was my dad too. Like
communication. You still communicate with him, right? Your relationship with him is still stable.
Oh, like we are really cool because I was there even last month. Like last month I was in Ghana. So
wait, okay. Was that the first time you went to Ghana or what?
No, but like that was the first time I went to Ghana in 6 years.
So wait, so after you came to Germany, how long did it take for you to go back to
After
Ghana?
I came to Germany, exactly 1 year after I came to Ghana.
Your own is good, though.
And then
You
from there,
get to.
and then from there, I've never been there again. So last month or last 2 months, yeah. So like for
Even
6
still.
years, nah, for 6 years, I've never been there.
Do you know how long it took me to go back? 13 years. Hey, your own is good, though.
So,
Do you know how much? Do you know how long it takes for people to go back? Some people 20 years.
Like when I went back 1 year after I came, like I didn't really enjoy it because 1 year, like I wasn't really dusted, to go and have that fun and stuff. Nah. But last 2 months, like when I went there, I really had fun. Like you gotta really be careful with how you live your life here because here there is free will, so you'll be tempted to do everything that you want. That's where like you gotta be careful. Yeah.
And one thing I forgot to ask is how's the relationship between you and your mom, or how was your relationship with you and your mom when you came here? Did you have to get to know her all over again? Did you have to work on your relationship, or was it just easy, just vibes and inshallah?
Like it was like one of the easiest things of experience in my life.
You
it was
get
like
so
yeah, because like
are they jealous
like,
you? Really?
For real, like she's like a sister to me, so we just fight.
Yeah, he's slanging for real. You get so
yeah, like we have fun and that stuff. So it was easy.
I thank God for your
people
own.
even like maybe she's my girlfriend or something. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to send my details to Jackie. Like she's going to put it in the description. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and like let's vibe. Let me streak you things and stuff. All right.
Mommy's boy, no problem. We hear you. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this interview. Let me know your thoughts. And that's all I have for you. Thank you. Bye.